Right.
right?
And it's okay that if you go down that path, but you gotta catch yourself before you go too deep. You gotta catch yourself before the damage is irreversible. So, it happens. It happens to everybody. Especially what I do in the sense of, if the IRS is watching, I'm just a personal trainer. But no, but yeah, you could easily get trapped in that lifestyle, and you just gotta be strong enough as a person to kind of catch yourself and be like, okay, let's go back to who you really are and your found principles. And if you always stick to your found principles, you always find yourself in the right track.
So we're back to that. It's principles,
Time management.
time management, mental focus. Like it's a lifestyle, but you have to commit to it. Like it's
Yeah,
not
you
just
have to
going
commit
there
to it,
and
man.
showing up. You have to
and,
be,
and it'll be the best commitment you'll ever make.
and
Honestly,
and
it
it's not
sucks.
that long.
You
It's
might think it
not.
sucks now, but it will be the best commitment.
But
you'll
the
ever
thing
make.
is it's not that long. Like the main thing is when we talk about time, you start with 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour. Then as soon as you get into that motion, you're going to want to do it. You're going to want to be there more. You're going to want to work out more. You want to feel it more because it's bringing you that satisfaction of
Yes.
getting it done, you know? So again, set yourself with small goals, set yourself up with a good coach, right? A coach is going to help you mentally
Absolutely.
and
Everyone
physically,
needs a good
right?
coach.
Everybody needs a good coach. So
Everyone. A coach, a mentor, someone who has done it, someone who has done it before and has done it better than you, and someone who you're trying to
Don't-
follow the footsteps. Which
and don't
is,
and don't forget experience. Super important.
Yeah,
Super important
experience too.
because these days you could get a coach, you get a trainer that's got 2 days of experience, and then you end up on the other side. So like I always recommend to people, like if you're going for a coach or a mentor or anything like that, please always ask for experience because experience is the key in this business because of the fact that no one is the same. Don't tell anybody that. Nobody is the same. So a diet that might work for you is not going to work for that person.
Yeah.
So these people that are going around giving cookie cutter diets, that giving everybody the same stuff to eat, the same measurements, like eventually it's not going to work. And it's you have to understand that things change in the middle of a diet. So like experience beats anything because of the fact that perfect example would be the gentleman that just left. You see how I sat there and I analyzed what he did and I figured out what he did wrong and why he wasn't able to continue his process. It's the same thing. You got to sit there and you got to focus and you just
Absolutely.
and it's there. And it's just like you need to find somebody with experience because they could break down the diet or your process or your mental capacity better than anybody else because we've been through so much. Like I had customers that would come to me from other coaches with no experience, and they were like, "Oh man, I got this diet. It's not really working. It's I'm losing too little." And I'm like, "Okay, let's sit down and let's go over a couple questions. Like, okay, so when you were younger, were you overweight? No. Or yes. Okay. So what made you overweight, or why are you overweight right now? Are you eating carbs? Are you carb sensitive? Are you fat sensitive? Are you, there's macro diets, there's blood type diets, and there's all about adjusting. That's the key. You don't just give a diet and tell people follow it, and then that's it. And 4 weeks they get the results. There's a lot of adjusting to do because people's body changes from day to day, week to week. So it's important that you find somebody that's got experience because the experience is going to help you get through everything else because they've dealt with what you're going through more than once, right?
100%.
So
100%. Yeah, it just makes it a lot easier. Like if I was to, let's say if I would have known you at 23, I would have been a problem by 28. You know what I mean? It makes it's the shortcut. It's the and not the shortcut in the sense of like, because like people may look at it as taking shortcuts is a bad thing. It's that you're in a shortcut in the sense of this person is going to get you on the path that you want to be on without the mistakes, the common mistakes that you make along the way.
That's perfect. And it helps you stay on track.
Yeah.
A lot of people
to hold yourself
don't
accountable
know.
to.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know what they're doing, and they Google it, or they ask friends, or they do, and then you know what happens? They don't get the results they want, and they give up. Happens 5 out of 10 people that try. 5 out of 10 people. That's 50% of the people turn around, no coaching, don't know anything, are having health problems, or overweight, or whatever the case is. And they try to do this journey on themselves from not knowing anything. So we go on YouTube and we follow these, famous Instagram people or whatever the case is. And we follow and we try to be just like them. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. Everybody is just different,
Yeah, that's a recipe for disaster, man.
Yeah,
Everyone is
that's
not the
definitely a
same,
recipe
man.
for disaster.
It's
I
just
mean,
not the same. Like,
it's not that easy.
and your body changes too, especially when you're training and you're seeing results. Like the diet that you first may start is definitely going to have to be altered, as you advance in your fitness journey. It happens, and
You also outgrow a diet. People don't know that. People don't know that. Sometimes a diet, a low carb diet works great the first time around, and then the next time around, they don't lose any weight. So what does that mean? It's adjusting. We're getting back to the adjusting period that people seem like they don't want. If you don't have the right help, it's hard to make that adjustment. I'll tell you that right now. You're not going to find those kind of adjustments on the computer, on Google, on Instagram, because those are done by experience.
You need that experience, man. You need that person who's gonna sit you down and be like, "Yo, listen, man, stop messing around.
That's it.
Stop messing around, man. This is how you gotta do it."
And
and you need that sometimes.
No, you do. I would 100%. So what I'm seeing now is that many people want the gym, want fitness, want to work out, and not just people. Now we're going down to the younger generation. So training has become now addicting for the youth. So
I
now,
love that. I hope that's true. I don't.
no.
You don't see it.
You don't need to hope it. Trust me, my 3 boys, they're training.
Yeah, but your boys are beasts, though.
I'm trying. Listen, I'm trying. There's been a long
these guys
time.
Are
So
these guys play every sport this is listed on the planet right now.
But you know what? You see why fitness is a family thing? Like me being able to push this lifestyle on my children is only gonna make them better. It's only gonna make them healthier.
There's no cons to this.
So now what happens? Now they're watching me as a role model, so I gotta do what I gotta do, right? And then they're gonna follow the same path, right? So that's the goal. It's just like to set them up from the young. And fitness is not just for the youth. It's for the old, for the young, for everybody. Everybody. At this point in time, like I'm getting family clients. Believe it or not, we're getting people that come and they need help for their children, for themselves, and for their parents that are 80 years old.
You in the package deal?
Yeah, man. I mean, but guess what? You know what happens?
They're
awesome. All happy.
That's awesome.
They're all happy. They're all enjoying life. Yeah. And guess what? They're all talking to each other about it. And you feel good.
Yeah, absolutely. And like, how long you've been doing this for? How long?
25 plus years. About.
Yeah, I'm getting close to about like 11, 12 years. But the thing is, like, we're going back to how we have to make that, the clients are making that transition physically and then mentally, right? And it's a beautiful thing to see how that changes, and how because every client that I trained, I have a special relationship with them. They become like a
part of your
person.
family.
Yeah,
part of your fitness family.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, because these are people that confide in you and like, yo, listen, like I messed up this week, like when we need to get back on track, and like if and the thing about my clients is they always keep it honest with me, because I'm always going to keep it 100% with them. And I'm like, bro, like I hold these guys accountable to the max. Like I'll be honest, I'm not a trainer for everybody. I'm not a babysitter. I'm very tough. you know, the results have to get no matter what.
But that's what you want.
And that's what I want.
That's what,
It's-
no,
it's
but
better for
as
them.
a
It's better for
client,
them.
as a client, that's what I want.
It's better for them, bro.
I'm not gonna go to the gym so I could stare at you. I'm going to the gym to
Bro.
train.
And not
I'm
for
not
nothing.
gonna. I'm not gonna go to the
clients
gym
are-
to see you on the phone.
Yo, listen, man.
You're training
like,
me.
When I'm training clients and it's like a nonsense workout, man, it's just like it's the worst, bro. It's the worst. This is like this is what I'm spending my hour just seeing you out here doing nonsense. It's
You got to give it. You know what it is? It's. You got to give it time. As soon as everybody's. Huh?
you're speechless.
I know. I really can't say anything because like, if we're gonna come and do it, let's do it right.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Then what's the point of doing it if you're not gonna do it right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and I guess
Gotta
that
do it right.
yeah. So I guess that's where we're gonna leave you guys off. Episode 1.
Episode 1.
Episode 1. So a little recap. You want to recap this?
Yeah, let's recap it. So, you know, Dimitri, CEO, Eva Supplements. You know, we're here at 11 West 8th Street. You know, focus. We talked about time, how is crucial, is very important. Just think about it like this. Every successful person you know, a skillful trait that they have is time management. You have to know how to manage your time.
Consistency. Consistency. We always talk about consistency.
Consistency.
And
We'll talk more in depth about consistency. in another
and your
episode.
mental mindset. So
Mental
this is just an
mindset, wow.
introduction, just giving you the basics right now. And we'll be doing a bunch of podcasts, more with Danny, more with other
We're
people
gonna
that
have other guests as well.
that has a lot of
yeah.
experience in all
in the
different
fitness
parts
community.
in the fitness community, gym, health and wellness, mental, psychologists. We're gonna have everybody on here to give you guys a breakdown of what could help you be the best you can.
Because we like you said, we try to not gatekeep, and we trying to inform people, and this is for you know for the betterness of you guys. So
Correct.
stay tuned.
And don't forget, it's free.
100% free.
Hit that button on the bottom for subscribe and
Subscribe
get
and like the
ready.
videos
Get
and
ready
all.
for some more. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. We'll see you. Deuces.
Peace.